she started throwing my shit on the bed, like even my tablet. She started throwing it at me. If I wrote you a symphony. Hi guys, it's your girl Jazz and I'm back with another video. This is literally just an update at this point because I haven't been on my page for a while and I have a good reason this time. I have a good reason. So as you guys can see by the title, I got kicked out. So now just listen, like yo brother, I don't even know how to explain this right now, but I think this was like a few weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I can't remember. Like it's been like a minute since I've been at my sister's house, but my mom kicked me out, and I'm currently living at my sister's house. So it's not that I didn't want to post or anything. I just like tried to like find my feet at her house. Uh, like figure out the plan for me and what am I going to do and all of that. So okay, let me tell you guys what happened actually. So I think this was on a Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So on a Tuesday, literally my mom had I did make a video on how toxic my mom can be, you guys. Yeah, if you haven't seen that video, just go watch me crying and weeping and complaining about my mom. She is so toxic, she does this, she does that, but this time it literally took, this was the last straw at this point. So she was literally that Tuesday, she was literally on my case 24/7, and honestly you guys, I'm not going to like just sit and let someone just like talk to me the way they want to or make me feel useless or anything like that. But that, because there's my mom's motto, like making me feel constantly useless and that I'm not worthy of anything. That's how she literally controls me. So that day she was like going at me like the whole day, like telling me like how nobody likes me and how I will never find love, all of that shit. So my friend came to me and asked me if I could babysit her child because she was working at that time, and she I think the daycare was closed at that time, so she couldn't put him in daycare since she's working. So I still told that I would watch him for the day, but her brother was watching him during the day. So at 2 o'clock he brought him to me. He brought the baby to me, and I was watching him for like an hour. So in that hour, while I was watching the child, the power went off, load shedding. So my mom was like, take out this meat and you have to make it. But she didn't like the meat, or I don't know. She said that she didn't like the meat, or the meat, she didn't know what type of meat it was, so it needed to be cooked early and blah blah blah. And mind you guys, FYI, I've been cooking every day for almost, since I went from my vacation, I came back from my vacation. I've been cooking every day. Only time that I did not cook was when my brother and his wife was living with us, and she was cooking like we were making turns. But my mom, like, just as a punishment, decided that I need to cook every night. And mind you, I was cooking even last year or the year before. I was cooking, if I wasn't cooking every night, because when my sister moved out, I made it very clear to my mother that I'm not going to cook every night like my sister did, because I have other things that I need to do. I feel like we need to compromise at this point. If you want me to cook, I can cook, but I'm not going to do it every day. So we did make an arrangement that we were going to take turns. But the failed thing from my mom, she decided that she was not going to cook on the days that I needed to do something. So when I had like second chance classes that ended at 7 at night, and mind you, it's winter. 7 at night, sometimes I didn't even almost didn't get a taxi home. At that 7:30, I have to come home in the dark, and I have to come and cook, because she refused to cook on the days that I have to go to class, because for some reason, I don't know what's the problem. Okay, fine. I could nooit gestrain. I never fought nothing. I just did whatever she wanted me to do. If she did this, if she got mad that I didn't do this, then I had to do this. I was fighting, but at the end of the day, I gave in because obviously you were vertel. You see that die werk, jy maak niks hierso nie, jy maak net skoon en jy doen nog half ook nog iets useless of what. So I never like fought her or anything like that. I just kept doing it. But this particular day, she was like, the meat is not, it's very stuffed and it needs to be cooked early. Okay, fine. So my friend, another friend of mine came to me and was chilling with me that day. So during load shedding, we were watching, we were both actually babysitting my other friend's child. And when she came to us, she was sitting there, the baby mama. Baby mom, my friend is the mother of the child, came back from work and she was sitting there chilling there with us because it was like sharing what are we gonna do, you know. So she was sitting there, my mom gave her some jam that she made, yeah, and she was eating it. But my other friend didn't, she's not fucking with that, she doesn't like that shit. So when she was done, we decided to take her halfway home. Me and my other friend, we decided to take the baby mama and the child halfway home. Okay, fine. Then my mom was like, can you come home early because the meat at this point, yeah, because the power went came on at like 4, yeah. But that was actually the time that I left. I'm not keeping anything out, you guys. I want you guys to know everything. So I was like, okay, I'll be back. Then we took my friend halfway. Then we decided that we're going to go all the way. If you guys live in Kimberley or Rorapan, you know there's a USAFE, but it's like a very long distance from where I am, where I currently live. And sorry, my camera just cut off, sorry. But we walked all the way there, and when we were done there, we slowly came home. And mind you, at this point it was like at 6:30, yeah, 6:30, 5:30, yeah. And we were walking. Then we were like, I was very close to home, and she was like calling. She wasn't even calling. My mother wasn't even calling me. She made sure that my father or my brother was calling me, constantly calling me, like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Constantly, where are you? I'm like, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Like, I'm almost at home. Because, like, ik moet nou direct om vrede te gaan maken voor die mensen. But, yo. So, I get home. I took my friend to I was waiting for a taxi for my friend. And then she went home. So, I came home. My brother opens up the gate for me. I sat outside with him and we were talking about random shit. Then my mom comes and then she comes to the burglar door of the house and she locks it. And then she tells me that, how can you come this late? You know that this is a different type of meat, but. And I was like, yeah, but I'm here. Like, how long does meat take to cook? At least 2 hours at least. Near Auntie Khan Annie. So now you have to decide now. You're staring at the burglar telling me that you have to decide now. Are you going to go out in the street and break your phone? Or are you going to come in and pack your bags? Because I don't want you here. And I was like, why do you want me to break my phone? But is that like me asking for forgiveness? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, I'm here to do the thing that you wanted me to do. And now all of a sudden, no, it's too late. And Bryce, like, it's 6 now. This is most of the time that I actually cook. Yeah. You have to leave my house. But if you're not going to break your phone, you need to go. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. And then she was like, literally, come pack your bag. She literally gave me like trash bags. No, like pep. Yeah. Like these plastic bags to pack my stuff and stuff. And mind you, I was like, okay, nee, it's fine, like, but clean extra. If you want me to go, I'll go. Yeah, how can you come back this time at night to cook? And I'm just like, really? Over food? Are you going to kick me out really over food? Is that how toxic you are, how petty you can be? I'm like, okay, nee, it's fine, but clean. And literally in my mind at that time, I was like literally packing my stuff. Because I'm like, literally in my mind, I'm like, okay, what do I need? Like just for the night, because I'm probably going to send my sister to get all the other stuff. But at this point, I'm leaving this house probably never coming back again. And even my dad was like, yo, just let her cook. Like, don't just, what are you on about? Just let her go. And she was like, no, you need to get out of the house. And then she came into the room and she started throwing my shit on the bed, like even my tablet. She started throwing it at me and stuff. Like, take your shit, you need to go. And I was like, okay, Pukleni. So I was packing up my stuff. I'm thinking like, what do I need? What. And she was like, no, take your stuff before I attack you. Take your stuff. Okay. So I just took the necessary things that I already had, but I had at that point in the room that I was, because I wasn't staying in my room because my cousins were visiting, so they were in their room. So I was in my sister's old room alone. So I had to like take the stuff that was already there. I had to take that and take it and leave. So my brother came in and he dropped me off at my sister's house. And they were like, again. And mind you, this was not the first time this actually happened. The first time it happened, I was on a date. But I didn't tell her that because, my mom is like super strict. She's not like, I'm like 22 years old, but you're going to hear your shit from her, like how useless you are. How could someone even think about dating you and all of that stuff. So I didn't tell her that I was going on a date. So after I was on a date, I came home late and I didn't cook, obviously. Didn't cook, and when I got home, boom, load shedding. Just at 8, boom, load shedding. And when I got home, she was like, nope, go somewhere else, go back to wherever you was, because you didn't come home early enough to, bruh, that's fine. But don't you think you can do it yourself? Don't you think you can do it yourself? You've been doing it. When I was young, you've been cooking, but all of a sudden, you just cannot fathom the thought of just doing something yourself that someone else was supposed to do. You cannot compromise. Even a few weeks before she kicked me out, I asked her literally, like, can you please just cook for me tonight because I need to go to this baby shower. She's like, no, if you want to know what compromises, you had to like literally do everything that you could. If you couldn't do that, then somebody can come in and compromise. But there's no compromise to me, because like if somebody asks me like, yo, can you just do this for me, I cannot do it, or like literally I would do it. Like literally, because like if somebody asks you a favor, you know that they're going to return that favor one day when you need it. First time I and like, yo bruh, because like it was 8 because 8, and literally I came to my sister's house, and that night when the first time I was kicked out, I came to my sister's house and I slept here, and then I went back. Then I heard all of my shit, like how useless I am, how this, how that, and that. And she even like threw all of my clothes on the floor, so I had to like pack that shit back. But at this point, she literally thought that it was going to be the same scenario again, where I'm literally just going to stay at my sister's for a night and just go back. Not happening. Because you can't keep emotionally abusing someone and expect them to keep coming back to you. You have there's just no purpose there, So even and I'm so glad that when I literally just got out of our house, I found a job. So, and it's literally been years. This is literally my first job that I had, you guys. So pray for me, thank you, that I can literally keep it and succeed at least. So it's literally I've been cool, but I have not been to the house, inside the house, since that day. I keep like asking my sister, like, can you go grab this for me? Can you go grab that for me? Like even my mom, like my sister's phone is gone. I don't know what happened, but when she calls, she makes sure that someone else like makes the phone call, not herself, because she has to call me in order to get to my sister. But she calls, she makes sure that maybe my dad is like making a phone call from her phone to my phone for my sister, because she refuses to talk to me. I'm like, okay, I couldn't care less. But literally, I am done. If my sister kicks me out, then it's a manu museum. Because like even everyone was like, when I told my friend, she was like, why couldn't you just like compromise and just help you out that night and just put the food like on the stove, and you could have like continued whatever you needed to do. Dololo. I don't even know. I feel like I'm literally dead inside at this point because I cannot keep running back to someone who keeps hurting me like that. Like that's the toxicest relationship ever, because I feel like how can you, especially when it comes to our parents, like we feel like we take so much bullshit from our parents, but we refuse to have that in a relationship. So I feel like I cannot, like, have the same type of, have like different standards or boundaries when it comes to like emotional, you know everything. So yeah, yo, so I'm living in my sister's house and it's been great. But yo, I'm so tired since I've been working because I literally come home so fucking late. I cannot even help her with like cooking or cleaning and stuff. And I'm just so glad that she literally takes all of that over because I literally can't. I'm so tired when I come home. But it's all worth it, you guys. So I don't know if I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to go apartment hunting or anything like that. I can't. Life is too expensive, and besides I don't even know how like my salary is going to look or anything like that. That's why I'm focusing like on like trying to like get my YouTube, because like revenue, so yeah, yes, I haven't spoke since, and let's keep it that way. Mas beklei nie, I'm not fighting anymore. I'm done. I can't keep doing that. I can't keep doing this. It's over. It's a weird relationship, but it's over, yeah. So I'm going to try and make more videos, you guys. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.